Hello, my name is Zachary Levi. I should have a little tag. And I play Shazam.
It's smoky in here.
Yeah, let's cut on that.
Creating a perfect sequel to what we did before is a very difficult thing to do. So we had a bit more time and a bit more budget to go and figure out how to do this.
Shazam became truly a fan favorite. People loved that tone that David Sandberg was able to find.
Let's roll. Rolling.
And that's what we're bringing back.
Camera set.
I was excited to return to this world because, first of all, I love it. I think the characters are great. But this is the first time I've done a sequel to one of my own movies. So to step onto this set again was such a cool feeling.
Shazam 2, I was waiting for that script during the pandemic. And the day that it finally came in, I was super giggly. I couldn't believe it.
We set a meeting. We tell them we want to negotiate, okay? We offer up our powers in exchange for Freddy, but instead, we grab one of them, and that's when we really use that to trade.
Just talking to David as we developed the sequel, it was just trying to honor who the characters were, because you can make 24 sequels, but like, what is the sequel? That is the honest continuation of Billy's story, of Freddy's story in the Shazam world.
When you're doing a sequel to a movie that already did so well, it's nerve-wracking because you have to fulfill the expectations that were in the first one. And that's a big responsibility.
Shazam 2, let's go. Jack, how we feeling? I got a monologue. Do some of your lines for us.
There's spaghetti on the floor, nobody knows how to pick it up.
Was it daunting that David asked you to audition for the role again?
Yeah, it was very strange. I was like, I don't know if this is contractual, but I mean, listen, it's your movie, man. So let's figure it out. Fortunately, I still hadn't grown up, so it worked out.
Zach is still just a big kid at heart, which is why he's so perfect for Shazam.
I wasn't even alive when all this shit went down. I don't even think there were sandwiches. It was so long ago, you know? But now, in the present day, we have got sandwiches.
The energy of the character of Shazam, just so brilliantly played by Zach. It was so fun to sit across the table and witness that performance in real life.
I was very excited just to get everyone back together again, as well as to bring in some new characters. It's funny to see Zachary Levi against Helen Mirren because, I mean, he kind of towers over her, so you think it will be sort of an uneven dynamic, but Helen Mirren, she has such presence that she can really be intimidating.
You are very menacing. Like, you have a real presence. That goes a long way. For real.
I don't know what everybody wants her to be or thinks she ought to be, but that dope, awesome, cool, chill, grounded, giving, generous, fun, intelligent, talented, beautiful, ageless woman that you see in movies and you go, I feel like, is that really her in real life? That's her in real life.
Come on.
With Helen, even if she's coming into just the second movie, she's a natural leader, a figurehead, someone everyone's kind of looking up to.
3, 2, 1, go!
He's not very powerful, I have to carry like that. I'd much prefer just go, like, go away, little flea.
Can we have a look at that?
3, 2, 1, go! 1, go! Man, that's really good.
I love it. Yeah. Let's do another one.
Having walked into a set after she has left, you could feel like there's a different air, like everyone just learned something.
It's incredible fun. But I'm very jealous of my bad sister who gets to ride the dragon.
You thought you were invulnerable, but no, magic can kill magic.
With Lucy, she's really good at being intimidating, sometimes without even saying a word, with just a look. But I mean, it's funny that she can be so menacing on screen because she's just lovely off screen. Like, she was one of the most pleasant people I've ever worked with.
Lucy likes some fun. She likes a little dance. So's Rachel.
Rachel, I am in love with that girl.
Looking good.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
She is beyond talented.
Lift your hands, nothing's happening, and then it'll basically be cut after that.
She's great. I mean, a big ball of energy.
You'll need this. Oh, my costume is coming undone. Never mind. Sorry.
Very friendly, full of love. We welcomed her into the family.
That was fun.
It's unreal. I pinch myself daily. I'd only heard great things about this group of people, so, you know, I was just kind of nervous to infiltrate a homeostasis that had been established on the first one. I'm doing my best. But it was such a welcoming environment immediately.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I'm so sorry.
My fault.
No.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm okay.
You gonna walk me to class or what?
Walk into class? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I was about to do. I'm just thinking about how I could take that on. I mean, I'm really good at walking class.
Her relationship with Jack in the movie is just such a joy to watch because they have such chemistry. They had fun together, and you could tell that they got along so well off screen as well.
I've actually never been up here. Action?
My first
so excited.
My first line is action.
It's been such a pleasure to work with her. She's a perfect actor. She's really, like, to a T, perfect.
Jack and I have become best friends on this shoot. Please.
I was just brave because I have my parents. And I also renovate houses.
I mean, this whole cast is so tight-knit, and it's unlike anything I've ever seen before, where we just look after each other.
One of my favorite parts of the movie is the dynamic between Freddy and the wizard. Because you have lovable Freddy, who's this goofy kid, and you have this angry, bitter wizard.
That half-wit Billy gave you the powers of Shazam?
A little more sarcastic than Billy said, but hey, all good. Let's just get out of here.
No, let's just get out of here.
And I'm so happy that we paired them up, because we've already seen Shazam and Freddy have their dynamic, which is great, but now to also get this version of it really adds something extra to the film.
I look forward to seeing Jack throw him off. I'm sure Jaimin will be just fine and have the appropriate response.
The seed?
Yes, come, Jeff.
You know my name is Freddy. Stop with me.
I love that reaction you get to him.
Yeah, do that again. It's so fun to improvise with Jaimin because he's so good. I love him so much.
Working with Jack, that was quite fun. He's a loose cannon, but wonderful and naturally funny.
Jack is someone who will crack everyone up. Sometimes he will ruin takes because he's just too funny.
Take your powers, Billy. I hated that. Let's do it again.
So everyone loves him.
How should I just say, can just say I'm Mary, right? Because I'm doing both. I'm who I am right now. Well, I play Mary and Mary.
In the first movie, we had discussions at the start if we should just have Grace play both the human and the superhero Mary, because she was almost at the right age.
Ready? Okay. Double speed. Okay.
In this movie, it felt like she's definitely at that right age now.
I look like the weirdest superhero in the world. Should I smile while I do it?
Yeah. It did make it a little complicated, though, in that it was so easy with the other characters to just swap them out. You know, like, okay, now we have the other person. But whenever she changes, she has to go away and put on the whole suit and put on new makeup and everything.
All in a day's work.
What's it like playing the superhero this time around?
Well, feels very super. What can I say? It was exciting for me because it's my first time stepping into the suit and them designing something new with me in mind. Cool. Such a beautiful job was done with the collar, and it's very elegant, and I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so cool.
Did they put like a cooling system in there?
No. So, thankfully I have the skirt, and if it wasn't for the fact that we're super, sweat would be fine. But when you're in Georgia, in extreme heat, you do work up a sweat.
It was funny because the first movie we shot in Toronto in the middle of winter, and it was so cold.
Shazam 2 is going to be in the Bahamas, guys.
We were sort of joking about, well, Shazam 2, we shoot in like the Bahamas or something. And what happened was we shot it in Atlanta in the middle of summer, and it was so hot. So everyone was sweating in their superhero suits.
We have like portable air conditioning units that are everywhere, thank God.
I'm gonna go stand in front of the air conditioning. Yeah.
The problem is everybody else is always really, really hot because of their sleeves. And I'm like, is it that bad?
You're supposed to complain about your superhero suit in superhero movies. You're supposed to be like, oh man, I can't pee in this thing. I can't, you know, but I can pee on my own. And I have. I don't need 4 people coming to the bathroom with me like may or may not have happened on the previous movie.
Okay.
It was really nice to revisit the suit and make some upgrades because it wasn't quite detailed enough in the first one. And we've been able to go back and actually do some things that weren't possible. For example, the design of the boots. This was sort of the design I always had in mind, and we tried to do something like it in the first one, but they fell apart on the first day. And we had to quickly just design something new, something that would keep together.
Want to head home?
Looking like this?
But now that we had more experience and more time, we were able to build the boots of my dreams.
They're awesome.
Anytime you're doing a costume again, it's about developing the aesthetic, changing it enough so that it's interesting. Some of it was intensifying the colors of the costumes and intensifying the print and the gloss so that the camera could pick up on the details of the suit.
It feels like it's definitely more a part of the greater world. The first suits were awesome. There were some things here and there. Like, as you might be noticing, this is an interesting little tidbit. This, which lights up, this magnetizes to here. But this practical light was built into the suit. And that meant there was like a bunch of wiring that went through the suit. And that was not an easy thing to keep working all the time.
3, 2, 1, go!
So now, if we want practical light, we just magnetize these on and then, computer graphics, and there you go.
What else have we learned, fam?
We extended the capes a bit. The first one, we sort of referenced the old school comics from the 40s, where he had a really short cape, but it felt like we needed something a little bit more modern this time, so we extended it a bit. And also just switched things up. Like in the first movie, he had a hood on his cape, which was from one version of the comic book. And this time it felt like, well, we already did that, so why not try something new?
See, better to test this out now, guys. Here we go.
That was one of the most exciting aspects of Shazam! Fury of the Gods, to get to go bigger, to have bigger stakes, to have bigger action.
Oh, yeah.
We just sort of expand everything that's happening around them.
The dragon's gonna land behind you. So you just go over here, and she hits that car. Okay. It's gonna flip. Super speed over here. While that's happening, you look up, she shoots again. You duck down so she hits that car over there. That flips. Wow. Then you're gonna come out and shoot at her. Okay. Shoot at the dragon, shoot at her. But she blocks it with a staff. And then from there, that's when you're like, getting the idea. So dragon coming towards you, but then you take off.
So how much of this is all in one shot and how much of this?
Oh, it's just a big one. One way.
I love the scope of the environments in this movie. We go from Athens to the Rock of Eternity and the Library of Eternity to the Realm of the Gods.
The God Realm and the throne room in particular, was one of those things where it turned out bigger and more impressive than I sort of had imagined. It's sort of a partial set because our locations are just so huge that sometimes you could only build partial sets. And even when it's partial, it's very big. Like it takes up entire sound stages.
Action!
And then you fill out that even more with the effects just to make a massive environment.
It's over, sisters.
You can put anything behind it. Look.
We're gonna do some blue screen work, and I think I'm gonna be at the fort. Oh my gosh. Which I haven't been in one of those before. Everyone's telling me I'm gonna love it. But I'm ready, I'm excited.
What's going on here today?
I'm on this thing. It's super comfortable. It's really comfortable.
What's up? What are you doing behind the scenes right now?
And action.
We use tuning forks, which is a harness that flies them up in the air and lets them lay forward and kind of gives them that flight, can have them bank and turn.
Shazam!
And cut.
Right there.
We use another thing called a parallelogram, which is kind of like a seesaw on steroids.
By far my favorite part of the job.
Flying is just great. A lot of the things that we talk about on set is like, oh, what's your flying pose gonna be? So some people have like the 2 arms up. I kind of have like this sort of thing. Grace, she does like a hands out. Unless you're like a superhero, you don't think it's like, what's my flying form gonna look like? So that stuff is always fun.
So it's just a twist, and I'm kind of coming to camera.
Yeah, sorry, you're coming in.
Yeah.
It's all about timing, and it's very technical work.
Action. Action.
Back.
Action. And action.
But it's quite a workout.
And cut.
You need a strong core to do all these things.
Wait, I gotta take a break. Sorry. I got no left. Got the left.
We go back and forth with stunts all the time on trying to figure out the best way to have somebody flying 30 feet or so. We have to then match up what stunts did with a digi-double. So all of our departments are so intermeshed.
We can do whatever we want now with CG. I'm not even really here right now.
Yeah.
That's crazy. No. You're in the Matrix, bro.
Right now, we have this awesome set here, but if I load up these models, then I can show you what it's going to look like a little closer to the final. For this statue, they would have loved to build the whole thing, but it's going to be CG, so they can frame up for their shots, get all the actors in there, and sort of look at these CG things as if they're actually there.
It's based on an AR kit, and you can put in any kind of CG imagery into the real world. So what we've done is we've used that to import geometry into the location, just move the pad around to help establish eye lines for the actors or to give the camera operators kind of a sense of where the top is.
Oh, there's a lot of these guys, the unicorns.
On the set, they've actually given us references to how the unicorns look, and that's just like mind-boggling for me to have this technology that enables me to visualize what's happening in the scene so clearly.
This could be your handle right there, right?
Like that?
Yeah.
There's Team Unicorn. It's really fun. There's the aspect when our unicorns turn to leaves, so we had to sit on almost like a dunk tank device.
You ready to drop?
Didn't I tell you a unicorn exists?
Yeah, didn't know they looked like this.
That on action, we just kind of dropped.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, that was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was
good.
And all of us on our first go were a little like, whoa, that was a rush.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That was exciting. And then we had to take after take, and all of us were like, yeah, and then getting pretty comfortable with the dunk tank experience.
The unicorn's sort of way in there, and when she says hello, that's when you all see it. And then it starts charging. Running!
Throwing the Skittles was so cool because I got to say taste the rainbow, and it's such an iconic line.
Oh yeah, that's impressive.
You might think you know what unicorns are. Nice and fluffy, sort of, ooh, it's rainbows. But we wanted to do something that you've never seen before.
You love a good scare.
These unicorns are frightening, naturally, because David Sandberg is directing this, and he has a love for the horror genre.
Give some kids nightmares.
David Sandberg, I've never met anyone who loves what he does so much. It makes me feel like we're in safe hands here at Shazam.
Yeah, we really want to see those eyes.
David's a very free director. He's not gonna move on if it's not working for him. But short of that, you're really allowed to play and kind of bring him ideas.
And dip out of the current, and then jab them through. Exactly. Right. Cool.
He's a brilliant director. He knows his stuff.
It's so beautiful.
And he finds joy in the littlest of things.
I want you to do a little like throwing yourself back.
We love David.
Action. And cut.
As a Southern European working with a Northern European, we're very different people. I mean, Latins, we're, let me hug you, and hi, and how are you? And he's like, hello?
And monster.
He's the opposite of a noisy director striding around saying, do this, do that. He's very, very quiet.
Here we go, and action.
has a great relationship with his wife, has made films together with his wife. I think the two of them are probably quite a creative force together.
Working with my wife Lotta is what I'm the most used to. It's sort of how I got here. We made a little short film together called Lights Out that Hollywood discovered and then wanted to make a feature of. So that's sort of how I learned to direct people was with Lotta. So I'm very comfortable working with her because that's sort of my first. And I have this thing where I want to have her cameo in every movie I do.
You can't believe any of this is real.
But she died in the first one, so I was like, ooh, how do we do that?
Charging up the car. Background, action!
But changing her hairstyle and changing some things about her, and it's like, well, now she's a different character. This is actually the first movie where my cameo is more than just a voice or someone in lots of makeup. You actually see me as me, and I even say a couple of words in Swedish. I got to do a little stunt work in the movie, which was a lot of fun. It gives you a new sense of what you're putting your actors through. It kind of hurts, it's kind of difficult, but it's a lot of fun and something I could have done all day.
I came in yesterday to wardrobe, put this thing on again, looked in the mirror, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm Billy Batson again.
We have a cameo by Michael Gray, who's the original Billy Batson from the 70s TV show Shazam.
Action. Holy moly! Who expected almost 50 years later I'd be doing something in Shazam again? I never thought it. I love it. I already told him he's perfect. And after all these years, it makes me feel like I'm in my 20s again. Obviously, I'm not, but I feel like it.
Wonder Woman was in the script from day one, and I was very excited, but I also didn't quite believe it. I was like, are we really gonna get Gal Gadot to do this? And I didn't really believe it until we were actually shooting it.
It was an amazing thing you did.
She was so pleasant and nice to work with, and she was so game to do anything.
Stick to saving the world, kid.
You work on a movie for very long, and you don't get to see the final result until the very end of post-production. It's almost like seeing the movie for the first time and realizing that, oh, this did actually work, and it's such a relief. I love watching that final battle and feeling something. It's like, wow, I'm actually getting invested, and that's such a great feeling because it's been such a long road where it's been hard to really know, like, is this gonna be good? Are people gonna be invested in it?
Action.
But I think it's gonna work.
I'm so proud of our whole Shazamly and what we brought forth in this one. It's a really groovy group of people with lots of love.
I just wrapped my superhero suit a couple days ago, and I had a little emotional moment taking it off because I was like, you know, hopefully I'll get to wear one in the future, but it might be a different one, and there'll never be another Shazam Fury of the Gods. I'm gonna miss everybody. I'm like, when is part 3?
I mean, the amount of people that have come to me and told me after I saw the movie, I just felt better. And I think that's one of the coolest things about making movies, you know, that we get to entertain people, that we get to transport them to another world.
That's amazing.
And they get to have that little bit of escapism. Yeah, it's great. It's a groovy job.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, in a superhero movie, you have to have post-credit scenes. And we have 2 of them. One is where we poke a little fun at a different superhero universe.
The Avengers Society.
And of course, we had to check in with Savannah and Mr. Mind. And once again, I get to play Mr. Mind doing some voice work.
It takes me a very long time to get places, okay?
They were such a big part of the first movie, and you want to know, like, what have they been up to? So it's really fun.
All right, fam jam, let's jump in.
You guys ready?
Hi, I'm director David F. Sandberg, and we're about to break down Shazam! Fury of the Gods. So this is one of the big early scenes in the movie where we get to destroy the Ben Franklin Bridge.
It's gonna break!
We had all these cars and all these people here. These cars are rigged to break their windows and jump up off of the ground. And then we added, of course, with the effects, the bridge on the sides. Let's take a look at what it looked like on the day when we shot it.
You're on the set of our famous Ben Franklin Bridge.
There's a lot of CG work to create the bridge itself. Basically everywhere you looked was blue.
I'm working with this new app, and what it does is it brings the virtual environment into the real world. As you can see in real life, there's no actual bridge here, but when you look through this, you can see the bridge.
In post, we will add big metal structures, crushing the vehicles, people just narrowly getting out of the way.
This is my wife, Lotta, here. And she's about to have a very bad day. We were actually pulling the car, and that's a real dump truck behind her that actually smacked into the car. So my wife here is doing her own stunts. Let's take a look at our big motion control shot.
The bridge, that was kind of a high point for me. Visual effects kind of comes up with a previs that works hand in hand with David to kind of go, I want to see this, whole assemble shots. We basically took that data that the visual effects gave us and created all the movements with each one of the characters.
You have this camera that can do the same move over and over again. So we have Mary come in, and then when Eugene flies in, that's a separate take. Freddy, he's being like pushed in. Darla's just doing a little turn. And the final take, Pedro, he's just jumping in place. If you pause right here, it kind of looks like they're all there at the same time, but they were not. Okay, let's take a look at the school rooftop. Freddy's about to find out that Anthea is not who she says she is. We needed a sunset that lasted all day long, so that's why we used these LED screens.
If it's just blue screen, none of this color is spilling onto it, so you don't get this orange color hitting on the side of my face. The DP can capture exactly what he wants to see in the frame and have it be the final pixel product in the movie.
Okay, let's move forward now. Diedrich here is about to jump off the rooftop into a bunch of pads, which was something that Jack did as well. When Freddy gets picked up here, I think that was Jack's first wire stunt. He just loved it.
That was so fun.
He was fine doing that all day long. Let's take a look at the Philly cheesesteak place. This always cracked me up, and it was something I really looked forward to shooting. We wanted something very Philadelphia, where Shazam meets Hespera.
Sam's Steakhouse was a difficult location to find. There's nothing like that in Atlanta. Atlanta's very green and like some rolling hills in town. Philly's very flat, not many trees.
But the Sam Steak in particular, that was a quiet street that we could make look like a busy street. Part of my job is like imagining what it could be, not what it is. For instance, Shazam gets slammed across the road. What's he going to hit? We had a building that was under reconstruction, so there's a lot of things for him to fall into.
The character of Shazam is just so brilliantly played by Zach. It was so fun to sit across a table and witness that performance that I'd enjoyed so much on screen before.
I remember sitting there, I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing like a head-to-head scene with Dame Helen Mirren. Helen, you're the best. I've told her this. She's so cool.
They're both such good actors and they play off of each other so well. Let's go back a little bit. So this table here is an actual table that we pulled into the wall by a cable with such force that it just sort of shatters. The cheesesteaks actually flew over the building. This is the power of elements, and the idea is that she's affecting the water inside their body and making them unable to move. Let's take a look at our big unicorn scene. We had this idea that unicorns probably like dark places, so we wanted to shoot it in this parking garage. Now the camera only went to like 150 frames per second, which is pretty slow motion, but we had to sort of add to it. They stand a little bit still because you want to really see the unicorn opening his eyes and realizing what that is.
Taste the rainbow.
On the day, we had a big full-size unicorn head that I was hoping was something I could puppeteer, but it was just way too heavy, so we had to have it on a stand. But it was great to have there for the kids to interact with. And then if we keep playing...
We're gonna need more Skittles.
I love doing this monster mayhem. To shoot that, we had people in gray suits. We hired really tall people. We paint them out and put in the CG creature afterwards. It helps a lot with sort of the interaction and just with how you frame the shots. Now, when they show up here, the way you shoot people riding unicorns is that you build a little saddle type thing that they can ride on a blue screen stage. It looks pretty badass when it's done, but when you're shooting it, it's very silly. Let's take a look at the big baseball stadium in Philadelphia. So this is my favorite scene in the movie. The big, epic showdown between Shazam and Calypso.
We end this now.
Lucy here, when she's riding a dragon, the way you shoot that is we had a big robot arm that she sits on that's sort of programmed for various moves.
Technology has advanced so much now that in a couple of weeks you can have a pretty good section of a dragon sculpted from scratch. We were given a 3D model from the visual effects team to scale, and then we could start manufacturing pieces of the robot.
Our special effects team input the X, Y, and Z data into their system that drives this robotic arm. It's fully articulated, but it's huge. It's for building cars.
This shot of him rising up here was an early one that I did a storyboard of, and I was like, this needs to be a trailer moment of him just rising up into frame, surrounded by lightning, about to fight a dragon. This is the sack on a tuning fork rig where he's being almost like puppeteered so he can roll and be upright or be horizontal. It's quite a workout. You need a strong core to do all these things.
And cut.
We actually do light up his eyes, which sometimes happens in the comic. We never saw it in the first movie, so I wanted to have that badass moment here. This right here, this is probably one of my favorite shots in the whole movie. I mean, whenever you just do silhouetted things in a lightning storm, it's gonna look great. Let's move forward here. As a reference here, when the dome disappears, I found a lot of footage of soap bubbles filled with smoke that you pop in slow motion, and you sort of see the outer bubble go away and the smoke just pouring out. And then we get to destroy the tree. The monsters, the dragon, they were all created of the tree of life. So when they die, they do turn into leaves and tree-like material. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown of Shazam, Fury of the Gods, and maybe now you can watch the movie again and see if you can pick up on all these details.
Shazam!